From Grace is an incredibly ambitious Isaac mod which aims to add new alternate floors for each stage in the Repentance All path. For example, when entering the alternate exit on the first floor, you could be taken to the new Boiler instead of Downpour and Dross. As of this video's creation, there are 2 new floors to explore, being Boiler as an alternate for Downpour and Dross, and Grotto as an alternate for Mines or Ash Pit. I'm going to be talking about Boiler today, along with its unique floor gimmicks, 4 new bosses, and 18 new enemies. Boiler has an array of new mechanics to talk about, and I'll go over them as I cover the relevant enemies. Firstly, I'd like to introduce Bubba. Bubba dons a large metal pipe and a bucket on his head, appearing exclusively in the Boiler. Bubba will attack Isaac when he draws near, or after a certain amount of time if Isaac is far away and can be reached. He'll dash towards Isaac and slam his weapon down cardinally in the spot Isaac is moving towards once he's close. This attack can also break obstacles such as rocks if it happens to hit one. I love this enemy's design, so I have the mod's founder here, Poyo, to tell me all about this enemy, as well as everything else in the mod. So, Poyo, when designing the mod...
Hold on. I thought you said you wanted feedback on your video. You never mentioned this.
Well, yeah, I thought maybe you could help me with,
Who even are... This is a waste of my time.
Wait. Molaboil are furnace-themed mulligans found exclusively in Boiler. They'll run away from Isaac while making these robotic cries, occasionally spitting out a puff. On death, they'll explode, spewing steaming water projectiles and spawning more puffs. It's so funny. Puffs act like dips, but they can fly, and they move slightly farther when dashing. They can be found standalone in Boiler and the Ascent. Next is Steamling, a steam cloud found exclusively in Boiler. They'll slowly float about, occasionally shooting 3 steam projectiles towards the nearest player. These projectiles are a brand new mechanic exclusive to the Boiler. They float very slowly and don't fall, only disappearing once hitting a wall. They're used extensively across many enemies in the Boiler. Valve guys are found in Boiler, Downpour, Dross, and the Ascent. They move erratically and will spontaneously start and stop spinning the wheel on their head, only moving while the wheel is spinning. Looking at these guys makes me wonder about the anatomy around having a brain powered by a valve. And judging by the way they look, I have to question if there are any thoughts going on behind those eyes at all. Let's talk about a new mechanic of Boiler now. Steam hatches are attached to walls and do nothing unless they're hit by the player. Once activated, they'll eject a stream of steam projectiles, as well as a strong gust that pushes all enemies and players. Along with steam hatches are floor grates. These will occasionally shoot steam particles, then heat up the water in a small radius around it, hurting any players who step in the boiling water. The only way to cool it down is to hit an accompanying boiler valve. These boiler valves also activate steam hatches. Next is Charboy, an enemy exclusive to Boiler that pops out of wall grates. After a short delay, they'll spit out a bouncing hot coal that leaves a steam projectile on every bounce, ultimately breaking into 3 more steam projectiles. However, in a room without water on the ground, the coals will instead leave fires. After that is Guzzle, a huge, fatty-like enemy found in Boiler, Downpour, Dross, and the Ascent. It'll walk towards Isaac, then eject a barrage of tears towards him, either diagonally or cardinally. These guys are pretty dangerous, but I don't know, I think they're kind of cute. Tubular is an enemy that moves slowly within pits and launches debris high up into the sky, found in Boiler, Downpour, Dross, and the Ascent. This debris will take a moment to fall, signified by the light drizzle around where it'll land, breaking into a bunch of tears. Related to Tubular is its Tainted variant, found in the Ascent. This guy is huge. It acts similarly to a normal Tubular in that it launches debris from its head, but it'll cause the room to rain debris in random spots, attempting to aim near where Isaac is moving. Next is Broil, a tanky enemy found only in Boiler that, despite its particularly perilous situation of being stuck in a metal thing, I've got no clue. But it looks like it's never had a care in the world in its entire life. These guys wander around a bit, then sit down to boil the water around them, making it hurt to touch. Small tears will be thrown around in its boiling radius, and will also shoot continuously towards Isaac, until the broil gets up. Additionally, if it's killed while sitting down, it'll explode when it dies. Next is Steamed Clams. Oh, sorry, Steamed Hams, found in Boiler and the Ascent. These guys are like Claudies, but shoot 4 wavy steam projectiles instead of normal blood tears. Whistleblower is an enemy found in Boiler and the Ascent. This enemy has 2 main attacks. While floating towards Isaac, it'll shoot a ring of slow, rotating steam projectiles. Once it's close enough to Isaac and isn't on a cooldown, it'll emit steam jets in all cardinal directions for around 2.5 seconds, or until Isaac leaves its range. This is my personal favorite enemy in Boiler. I think the steam jet attack is just super unique. Next is Teddy, found exclusively in the Boiler. It's a steamy ghost that puppets piles of skin found alongside it. When wearing skin, it'll float towards the player and shoot a jet of steam from its mouth, rotating slowly to follow Isaac. When Isaac damages Teddy enough, the skin bursts into steam projectiles and leaves Teddy scrambling to find another pile, or just floating around helplessly if there's no skin left in the room. God, what am I saying? Vapor is a ghostly vapor of steam found in Boiler and the Ascent. It's a very simple enemy, just moving quickly towards Isaac but with imprecise movement, leaving steam projectiles in its wake. Effervescent is another steam enemy found in Boiler and the Ascent. It bounces around the room diagonally, occasionally warping to another position, leaving a ring of steam projectiles. Next is Sourdough, an enemy found in Boiler and the Ascent. It floats in place, persists until the rest of the room is cleared, and won't deal any contact damage until it is inflated. It inflates occasionally, not shooting any projectiles, but making a powerful fart when an enemy, projectile, or pickup comes within a short radius of it. This fart deals no damage but knocks things back very far. Hotshot is found exclusively in the Boiler. It's similar to a Horf, but vomits 2 tiny, arced projectiles at a time, which leave a small amount of damaging creep. When it takes damage, it will heat up, causing it to shoot more aggressively for a short period of time before cooling down again. Our last enemy before the bosses is Raspberry, found exclusively in the Boiler. They're tiny little guys that'll suck in any floating steam projectile around them, then turn and spit a volley of small, arced projectiles that leave damaging creep towards Isaac. All of the enemies in Boiler are really creative and utilize the floor's mechanics and themes excellently. But you know what? That's boring. I don't care about quote-unquote good game design. I care about seeing this. Yeah, we've got 4 bosses to go through, 5 if you count the changes made to Wormwood and Boiler, so we might as well start with the most charismatic one. Charlie is this goblin-looking thing that runs around having a temper tantrum, kicking and banging things until he gets his way. He has 3 main attacks that he does. His first attack has him chase down Isaac, occasionally stopping to kick water towards the direction Isaac is moving in. Next, he'll stomp a few times, causing debris to fall from above in random spots throughout the room. His third attack has him have a tantrum on the floor, creating a large radius of damaging creep, eventually firing up and vomiting flames towards Isaac. He'll get launched into the air, falling into the water before getting back up again. Additionally, between attacks, Charlie can flip the player off. If debris was falling from above because of his second attack, then debris will land on his head, causing him to flail around blindly, leaving steam projectiles behind himself. After a bit of time, he'll throw the bucket on his head towards Isaac. When finally defeated, Charlie will faceplant and sink into the water. Next are the Blister Twins. These 2 resemble Contusion and Suture, and are named Effusion and Salmon. Effusion, the big one, simply chases after Isaac. After enough time has passed, he alternates between either stopping to pant, spewing steam projectiles with each breath, or wiping his brow, launching small tears towards Isaac. Salmon, the small one, has more going on than Effusion. While Effusion is alive, Salmon will play around in its bucket, spilling tears everywhere that will leave damaging creep. After enough time has passed, it'll jump to another bucket, getting a mouthful of water and spitting it in an arc towards Isaac. Salmon will only jump to another bucket again after he's gotten more playtime in the boiling hot water. If Effusion is dead and Salmon is still alive, Salmon will become enraged. When enraged, Salmon will no longer play and will start jumping around quickly. After jumping around enough, he'll leap out of a bucket and onto the floor, quickly hopping towards Isaac but cooling down in the process. After enough time has passed, he'll need to jump into a bucket again to repeat this process. While there are 2 more unique bosses in Boiler, Wormwood also makes an appearance with slightly altered attacks. In his first phase, when jumping out of the water, he'll shoot a ring of steam projectiles. When he pops out of the water later, he'll fire a barrage of arc tears towards the player. Then, during his second phase where he bursts through the wall, he'll bring with him some steam projectiles and some puffs. In addition to the changes Wormwood has in Boiler, Wormwood is also slightly altered in Dross. In Dross, when jumping out of the water, the tears he usually shot in a plus pattern now rotate, and when popping out of the water, he launches a drip in addition to a volley of tears. Pipeline is definitely the most complex boss in Boiler. It's a train of steam ghosts led by Tootie, featuring Chubble, Gruff, and Smokey. Each ghost has their own attack and follows the one in front of it. Tootie's the main enemy here, with the other ghosts being able to be killed very easily and subtracting from Tootie's health. The combination of ghosts following 2D is randomized every time the train goes through these pipes on the walls. Normally, there can only be a maximum of 4 ghosts following 2D, with 1 respawning every time a pipe is exited. Each ghost also has their own attacks, with 2D being the most complicated ghost, having different behavior depending on how much HP he has. At any amount of HP, 2D will go between pipes and occasionally dash, creating a ring of steam projectiles. At 66% HP, he'll gain another passenger, which can go over his usual limit of 4. He'll also gain the ability to slightly turn towards Isaac when nearby. At 33% HP, he'll gain yet another passenger which breaks the limit, and gains the ability to heat up pipes occasionally, causing them to shoot an array of steam projectiles. The other ghosts are relatively simple compared to 2D. Chubble simply shoots puffs towards Isaac, Gruff shoots 2 steam projectiles in a V-shaped pattern, and Smokey ejects a stream of harmful steam towards Isaac. When 2D dies and the train of ghosts is disbanded, you can kill the other ghosts for an extra coin if you're quick enough. Our last boss is Cream, a stationary fleshy furnace that always sits at the top of the boss room. He always spawns with floor grates in the room and pipes lining the walls. For his first attack, he always spits out a large screw, which bursts open a pipe on the wall. This pipe will eject steam and steam projectiles for a solid period of time. If it hit a grate on the pipe, it'll instead eject a strong stream of tears outwards. After that, he can do either one of 2 attacks, eventually going back to shooting a screw after enough attacks have passed. One of the attacks has him heating up the floor grate nearest to Isaac for an extended period of time, while the other has him shooting lines of fire to his sides. After Cream has sustained enough damage, he'll summon Mate to jump around the room, shooting steam projectiles in cardinal directions whenever he lands. Mate can be killed, but will be simply revived shortly after, so it's better to just focus on Cream. There's so much to fall from grace, and I'd love to return to this mod again to cover Grotto and any future floors that release in the mod. This is probably like the best Isaac mod ever created.
We only played like an hour of it.
Yeah, but it's just genuinely like that good. It feels like Repentance.
Or Last Judgment.
No, this is better.
Than Last Judgment?
Yes, this is like Repentance.
But Last Judgment is Repentance.
But this is like Repentance.